Hi, I'm Monkster1970 and today I'm going to be installing this BBK Performance 75mm throttle body on my 2001 Ford F150. Let's get started. What I'm going to do is disconnect the negative battery terminal. Now I'm going to remove all the screws that hold this box on. There are 3 bolts that hold this cover on. Two on the driver's side, one on the passenger side, secured with a 10mm. Move that out of the way. Next I'm going to remove these 2 clamps. Loosen up these 2 clamps. Actually I'm going to take them off up by the hose. I've got those 2 hoses off. I'm going to be removing these 2 clamps up here. Actually, I'll just remove the 1 clamp. And then there is a clamp here I'm going to remove. Or loosen, I should say. Plus idle air control connector, and I should be able to remove this entire piece. Come on. I'm going to remove the throttle cable and the cruise control linkage. To remove the cruise control linkage, you just have to tilt this forward, push on it, remove the spring, leave the other end connected, pull this up, take up the slack of the cable, and remove the barrel end. There are 4 bolts that hold the throttle body on. I'm going to remove this speed sensor wire. There are 4 bolts here. They're going to be a 5/16 with a short extension. Move them in a crisscross pattern. Okay. Here's our old throttle body. Now I'm going to get the replacement and install that. The replacement throttle body came with 4 new screws and a new gasket. I've got some blue Loctite on the bolts. I'm going to get them started. They are a 5mm Allen. Let's see if I can find some torque specs for that. I'll be right back. I'm going to be torquing these bolts to 7 foot-pounds in a crisscross pattern. check them. There we go. Next I'm going to reconnect throttle position sensor. I'm going to reconnect the throttle. There we go. Connect the cruise control linkage, and then connect the spring. And it seems good. I'm going to go in, open up the throttle, make sure it opens up the whole way. Let's see if I have full throttle movement now. I hope. Yes, much better. I have to open this clamp a little bit more since it's a bigger air intake or bigger throttle body. I tested this before and it fit, so it shouldn't be giving me a problem. There we go. I guess I should have put it in the other end first. Tight fit. Connect the idle air control. I mean, not the idle air control, the idle air intake. Air intake sensor. Connect this clamp back on. This one, it's tight. Put this back in. There we go. It's looking good. So the clamp back on there. Seems to be good. I think I have everything reconnected. Gotta put the cover back on, reconnect the negative terminal, and then I'll be done. A couple things I want to point out. You're supposed to adjust this screw here so that you have like a 10/10,000th of an inch gap in between the screw and the throttle plate, and then you're supposed to give it a full turn after that. I had a problem where the idle wouldn't come down. It's still not ideal. It's about 950. It should be 650 at idle. I've got to contact BBK about that and see what they suggest. And then also the throttle position sensor that came with the throttle body didn't work. I wasn't detecting anything over closed throttle position. So I installed the OEM throttle position sensor, and it seems to be working now. I was getting some weird misfire before, and I think that's it. Everything seems to be working. The only thing I have to do is put this cover back on, and then it'll be done. One other thing I had to do was I had to take up the slack on the throttle cable, and what I did was I put cable ties on the end of the cable by the throttle pedal to space it out, because I wasn't achieving full throttle. Well, the plates weren't opening up the whole way. The throttle plate wasn't open the whole way, but now it is. Snug those up. There you go. That should do it. Connect the negative battery terminal and clean everything up, and it should be good to go. Well, that'll do it for installing the BBK 75mm throttle body in the 01 Ford F150 with 5.4 liter engine. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and stay safe. Thanks for watching.